Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yesterday, we ended up talking about the new sort of mini update that went live in MW2 Warzone 2 and DMZ that was primarily focused on stability for PC. There were also a few other changes that were revealed with set update and whatnot, but now, after this update's gone out, we actually have some new additional changes that have been revealed. There's actually some more secret changes or stealth changes that were added into Modern Warfare 2 and DMZ and Warzone 2 that were not mentioned for whatever reason, yet they actually break the game a little bit more. We've got some new free rewards available for all three titles as well that we got to break down. So lots to go over today. Let's start first with the new secret changes that this sort of stability update and new update from earlier on this week added in. So of course, the patch notes for set update just talked about how they fixed issues with the menu FPS and overall stability for PC. But it turns out that after that update, we've seen some more attachment updates and weapon updates in game. You might recall that a few days back with one of the random updates that we got, there were a bunch of stealth changes or secret changes made to a lot of weapons in the game where they actually added a few additional levels, like 5 or 6 guns all got a new level that gave you a new attachment to unlock. So a lot of those locked attachments like the Slimline Pro Optic and various other attachments could actually finally be unlocked. Well, it just so happens they've done that again, this time on the Victus XMR. And if you recall, a few days back, I actually made a whole video talking about how there is currently a pay-to-win blueprint available that gives you access to the Raptor sniper scope that was supposed to be unlockable through the Victus XMR, but if you go through and you max that out, it doesn't actually unlock. A lot of you guys commented saying, well, it says if I max out the TAC M, it'll unlock. If I max out the MCPR 300, it'll unlock. So it had like 5 different weapon unlock criterias. None of them work. So the only way to access said optic, which gives you a rangefinder and automatically accounts for bullet drop as well, basically, was through a store bundle. So it was pay to win. And then a day after I post that video, they put out this update and they make the Raptor scope unlockable. Now, if you were to go into your Victus XMR weapon progression, you'll see that on level 28, the brand new additional level, previously the level cap was 27, you can actually unlock the Raptor scope. And if you go into the actual attachments menu, you'll see that if you go through all your scopes, that the Raptor is supposed to be unlockable at level 28 on the Victus XMR. So hooray, they've fixed the pay-to-win blueprint, right? Well, not so much. Not quite yet, it seems. They're gonna need another new mini update out for this fix because, well, they added this new level to the Victus, and while they added the Raptor to be unlockable to the Victus, they broke the Victus weapon XP. It currently caps out at 27 still, and it doesn't matter if you use the Victus now after this new update, whether you're playing Warzone or DMZ or Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer, you don't actually get any weapon XP. You could get hundreds of kills with this thing. You could level up your camos and do all sorts of stuff there. It will not gain any XP, and you can't actually get to level 28 on the Victus, so you still can't access it, and we're gonna have to wait for that hot fix to be added in. Hopefully, putting this video out there will help fix that. It seems like that was fixed really soon after I posted that first one, so maybe that brought some attention to it, likely due to you guys dropping a like on the video and sharing it around. So really appreciate that. Of course, we're always striving to help improve the game and help make the game better in general, so I'm glad that hopefully our video on the subject actually made an impact in game. But that was mainly the only secret change that I could see from that mini update. If there's more and I discover those or I see new posts about that stuff, I'll be sure to keep you guys covered in future videos. But that was the main secret change from that update. However, just after the update, which again of course was primarily meant on stability, there were a lot of reports that stability actually got worse for a lot of players. Unfortunately, it was meant to fix a lot of the crashes on PC, yet you look at Reddit, you look at Twitter, there's a lot of issues going on with crashing still, and so much so that the official Call of Duty account over on Twitter has actually talked about a brand new bug as well. They ended up tweeting out earlier on this week saying, "We are aware of and working to resolve a specific PC graphics crash issue that is impacting Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2 players that specifically are using NVIDIA graphics cards." So Beanox and Infinity Ward are working closely with NVIDIA to actually identify and fix that issue. So if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, if you're on, a 2080 Ti, a 3090, maybe a 4090 even, you can still be experiencing some pretty rough crashes, even if you have a decent GPU or any of the other GPUs as well. And if you have an AMD graphics card, maybe not as the case as much, which is, you know, kind of a W for AMD there, but they are aware of this. They are working to fix this, and hopefully, like, this is the main, you know, dev error application has unexpectedly stopped working issue that a lot of players are experiencing, because I mean, even after this update, yes, there are still crashing issues. They said they didn't fix all of them, so there's still a lot of work to go there, but Call of Duty has officially talked about, you know, the major GPU crash that a lot of players are experiencing, so hopefully we get some fixes for that ASAP. Now, this update did also introduce some new changes that they're actually working on, some new issues that they've, you know, started to counteract in game. We also have some new free content to break down as well that's going to be available starting today. Real quick before we get to that, if you guys are new to the channel, if you're a part of that 60% of viewers who are watching but are not already subscribed, every single day I got you covered with news and updates, loadouts, class setups, tips, everything that you need to know for Warzone 2, MW2, and DMZ. So feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. We are now less than 5,000 subscribers away from 900K, so it would be awesome if we could hit that before the holidays. Also, if you guys enjoy this video, let me know by dropping a like on it as well. Let's try and aim for 2,500 likes on this one. You guys keep knocking the like goals out of the park, so I really do appreciate that. Now, the sort of surprise stability update that introduced this new stealth change with the Victus also officially added in the CDL Mosh Pit now to the playlist, which was delayed from the launch of Season 1. However, you'll notice that if you're trying to queue into that, you're not going to be able to use your standard loadouts because it is using these CDL rule sets. And Treyarch actually tweeted out saying that you got to take note that the CDL Mosh Pit and CDL private matches actually share loadouts. So if you want to use your proper loadout going into CDL Mosh Pit, you have to go into a private match and select the CDL rule sets so that you can then create a weapon class in private match with all the restrictions in place so that you know that you're following all the rules. And then those same classes will be available in the public match for CDL Mosh Pit. Kind of a confusing system. They have said in the future though that your private match CDL class setups will display before you queue in, but that fix is not quite live yet, but they are working on that. Raven with this update also revealed a brand new issue for you know, Battle Royale and DMZ, it looks like, with equipment XP. This is going to nerf even more XP gains, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's likely due to various XP glitches or XP exploits. They disabled equipment XP. They say they disabled XP earned for using the following items in Battle Royale: the flash grenade, the stun grenade, the stims, the shock sticks, the smoke grenades, and the suppression mines. So if you use any of those, you're not going to be able to get any XP currently, while they're working on an issue with that. That though is the only new change that was revealed, at least post update here, for multiplayer, Warzone, and DMZ there. Now, some pretty exciting stuff to, you know, close out the video today. Later on today, at the time that I'm posting this video, December 2nd, we have the CDL season kickoff for, you know, CDL this year with MW2. And they actually just announced that they're switching back over to Twitch for this, so it'll be on twitch.tv/Call of Duty, also on callofdutyleague.com. And with this, we now have some brand new viewership rewards, so you guys can actually watch the CDL matches, watch the kickoff event, and earn some new in-game items. And actually, over time, this partially extends into Major 1 happening later this month, where you can earn even more items as well. So initially, starting today, the 2nd, and going through the end of Major 1 on the 18th, you'll be able to earn a ton of different double weapon XP and just basic double XP tokens. So basically at every 2-hour intervals, so 2 hours, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, and 14 hours, you'll be able to earn one 30-minute double XP token and one 30-minute double weapon XP token. And like I said, that goes from the 2nd all the way to the 18th across the kickoff event and also Major 1. But just for this opening weekend with the kickoff event, again, starting today, you can actually earn a bunch of different content depending on which day you're watching. In order to earn this content and then also any of the double XP tokens, you just have to link your Activision account to your Twitch account. And if you go on Twitch, all the instructions are pretty clear there within your connection settings and whatnot. So for watching today on Friday the 2nd, you end up getting a new calling card at 30 minutes, a double XP token, just basic rank XP at 1 hour, and then also a sneakers weapon charm at 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you're watching tomorrow, Saturday the 3rd, for watching for 1 hour, you get a double weapon XP token, so that's always a huge W. Then also a CDL smokes emblem at 1 hour and 30 minutes. Then if you watch on Sunday, these are kind of like the main rewards for the kickoff event. You end up getting an L animated emblem at 1 hour, and then also a brand new chopper skin at 1 hour and 30 minutes. So a couple of free in-game bonuses. Really, the big W's there are the double weapon XP tokens, since those are pretty hard to come by. So if you're interested in acquiring those for pretty much just hanging out and watching, you know, some competitive COD matches, you can watch on the kickoff event in Major 1 to earn a ton of those. But yeah, with all that being said, those are effectively the new secret changes that were added into MW2 and Warzone 2. Also, the new changes that were revealed and what they're working on right now, and some new free in-game content as well. And that's gonna wrap things up. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you're new here, feel free to hit that subscribe button, turn on those post notifications. That way you can always guarantee you're up to date with all things going on in the world of Call of Duty. But once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.